All right, hello.
Yo, what's up?
All right, we're back on the air. I just had to take a little break to fix this. Hopefully, it sounds okay.
Sounds fun to me.
Okay. So we'll break it up. The first we're already been streaming for 3 hours, so the first half is going to be archived, and hopefully people can watch that as well when that's done. So it's currently going up as we speak. And then this part we'll just see where we go. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow too, but I'll wait until more people come back in the chat, and I'll explain what's going on as well. Uh, all right, so. All right, so John, do me a favor.
Yo, what's up?
If you go on my stream, let me know if like our voices are coming in okay and there's no background noise or anything like that, or echoey shit.
Yeah, nothing going on. There
All
was
right,
nothing wrong with the first time either.
all right. I was
On
make
my end.
I was making
I mean,
sure because a lot of the chat were saying they all heard the same thing, so I wasn't sure what was going on. I
well,
mean, sometimes things happen, like sometimes the mics can pick up certain noises at random times, so if anything like that happens, the chat, I'll let us know and we'll try to fix it. Because it does happen, you know. All right. Jesus, another regenerator, motherfucker. I'm calling them regenerators, but that's technically what they are. Okay. All right. So we have a lot of locked doors. A lot of locked doors, actually. But okay. So steroids. We can take steroids. Where's Chris Redfield? No, I'm kidding. Um. All right. So yeah, the picture said there's a treasure, and we found it. First aid, nice. I need to use that right now, actually, so I'm not bleeding. Awesome. Wow, a fridge that just doesn't look fucked up. Isn't that nice? Looks like the beer is nicely put in there. I like it. All right. So yeah. So we already have for anyone watching now, because I know I had to restart the stream thing. So yeah, the first half of the stream is in the archive. You go check it out if you missed it. Um, I'm going to be streaming this tomorrow as well. So, um, you know, we're going to be doing that all day tomorrow. So it's going to be fun.
somebody said it isn't live. This is as live as it gets, pal.
This is as live as it gets. It isn't live.
Literally, I have work at 9 in the morning, and we're fucking doing this. Probably calling out. Just to play Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna request off so I could just play tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna play like for a little bit, and then I'll at least get some sleep, and then just wake up and then do it again. Like, keep streaming, just keep doing it until I beat it. That's the plan anyway. But so for anyone else listening, what I was just about to say, tomorrow as well, I will be streaming more during like just the day, like afternoon around there, early morning, afternoon. So feel free to come on by and join me. And if Jon is available, he'll probably join us as well. So, just a heads up of things to come.
Yeah, if I call out by the time tomorrow comes around, I'll probably have already finished the game, so I won't have to play.
Yeah, exactly. YouTube is glitching. Well, hopefully it stopped.
Means he probably paused it and then started watching it, so he was like 20 seconds behind.
Hey, could happen. So, this is the key that we need to use. But it just brings us right back here.
It's over, boy.
See, he's back again. This fucking little douchebag. Fuck this guy, dude. I'm trying to figure out where to go. This guy's being fucking dick.
There are elements of every Resident Evil game in this game.
It's literally trying to just be a, like something that they strayed away from, but obviously it being first person, that could sometimes misdirect people what they're trying to essentially get across.
You can't take on an old man.
Like him always being there, and some of the enemy designs so far reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 0 with Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he's just always everywhere.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of people were talking about Resident Evil 0 too.
If they put leeches in this game, they would fit aesthetically. It looks like a place that would have them. Did Mia get you? You're alright?
No, I was making sure the stream is okay on my end.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it, man. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm taking a break from playing. I can't play at the same time as you because I need to be able to hear the game, and I can't wear the headset and wear my computer headset at the same time.
No,
so
I understand. Yeah.
I let him run me over with the car, and now I'm laying on the ground dead on my screen.
So, trying to figure out where to go. We got steroids.
Oh, go to your options real quick.
We got them steroids in us. Okay.
What's your sensitivity on? Because I turned mine like way up.
Yeah, I feel like I should probably do that.
Turn it up because like it's like when you know how you feel like you can't run away from them.
Yeah.
I set my camera acceleration to strong and my speed to 7, and he's missed me every single shovel swing so far, except for like 2.
Nice.
I would definitely turn that up if I was you, because what they start you on, it makes you feel like you're being weighed down by gravity.
Yeah, no, it does. Oh, that's a lot better. My max health is increased by the steroids, which is awesome.
Because one of the things that I've noticed so far is your camera speeds up as you turn.
Yeah, it does.
And that was set to medium, which wasn't good enough for me. There's also no quick turn. So...
Down and circle.
Oh, is there? I
Yeah.
tried that. I didn't think it worked.
The Resident Evil 3 quick turn is in the game.
Oh, there we go. Well, that makes more sense. See? This is why we're friends, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you to go to your options, you teach me how to quick turn. Was
There
that
you
in the
go.
tutorial? Because I didn't hear that.
What was that?
Was that told in the game? Because I didn't remember that.
That was in the demo.
Oh, that's
and
probably
that's when
why.
I was like, oh shit, they're actually gonna put it in.
Peekaboo!
See, I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out where to go. Because I have this scoping key and I have to use it all. While running away from this douchebag. I can't even look at my map without feeling like I'm gonna get chased.
Yeah. I like how the controller glows orange.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It glows the same orange that the 7 is on the front cover.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed there's no booklet in the case.
Yeah, I expected that, so...
I expected it, but still, it doesn't mean it doesn't suck ass.
it might be just wishful thinking on our parts.
Yeah. I mean, almost no games come with cases anymore. Wait a second. Did I fuck something up?
I have to get...
Oh, I threw my receipt out. I didn't even get my Resident Evil movie.
What's that smell?
Oh, damn.
It's me.
Weren't we supposed to get something?
Found you!
For pre-ordering, weren't we supposed to get like an herb pack or some shit?
I don't fucking know. Some dumb shit.
Because I don't have it. Do you?
I didn't even look at my receipts because I was so furious the fact that I had like, 2 receipts.
That they didn't have the box?
Yeah.
Did your brother cover the cost for you? Or...
Yeah, because like I wasn't
Yeah.
there, like I was working, so...
See, that's a trooper right there. That's a real brother. My brother would have just left.
$60? Fuck it.
My brother would have been like, oh, well, that fucking sucks. I guess I'll go home and tell him.
I feel like I missed something down there.
Game does a good job at making you feel like you miss everything.
Oh yeah.
Like, a really good job.
See where items are. Something behind there, but it's locked.
I love the door opening in this game
Yeah, no, it is pretty
because, like, when you open the door initially, it just creaks open and it doesn't open fully, and it makes you think something is going to happen.
cool. What if you play this in
Shit.
VR?
Dude, in VR, this game, forget it. Like, just forget it. I'm done. I can't. You know how fucking, like, if you get, like, sound blockers for that headset and you can only hear what you hear in this game,
Oh yeah.
you will literally drive yourself crazy. This will be like Lavender Town in Pokemon Red and Blue all over again. Kids will just be murdering themselves left and right. Which didn't actually happen, people. It's a running gag. Nobody killed themselves because of the frequency. Did you find that coin in the on the lawnmower underneath the building too?
I did.
Okay, good. You know what else this game could have used? Punching.
Yeah.
Being able to punch crates open instead of having to get a knife to break that box open.
Oh, the bobbleheads are collectibles. Okay.
How do you collect them?
You hit them, or you stab them.
Well, shit. You know how many of those I missed?
Yeah, I know. I missed a lot. But
And they're all like a football team bobblehead too.
yeah.
Quick sip of Mountain Dew for the working man. I went to ShopRite before I went to GameStop to pick up the game. And I was like, gonna go buy a bottle of Mountain Dew because I always drink Mountain Dew when we play and stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was 5 for 5, so I walked out with 5 instead of 1. 2 regular, 2 Code Red, and a Voltage.
There you go.
I like the survival knife in this game.
Thing's kind of dinky.
It is. That was actually sarcasm. It was really easy not to tell because I'm really good at hiding it. But I was hoping for Chris Redfield's knife in Resident Evil 5. I mean, the sword that he has. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
This-
Say it, Kuguru.
It's like a machete on steroids, like his arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's statistics in this game.
Yeah, I realize that.
You can go to your statistics. It'll tell you how often you've used steroids.
I don't know what. Yeah, I need to sword. God damn it. Lost Anthony is lost.
The blast furnace. Just remember, when in doubt, there's probably Ada somewhere. Your friend Perry has a weird taste in humor.
What was that?
I said your friend Perry has a weird taste in humor.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
He is. I have friends, though, that are like that, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I know. No, he's cool.
I was like, well, if you want me to leave, I'll just leave. God, I don't really care. And now he just stopped. Apparently, you're my boyfriend now. Oh, man.
He says the same thing with me and Richard. So.
Apparently, you are a man of many boyfriends,
I am apparently.
just like Louis Serra. The
Luis.
one time he wasn't ready to take it from behind, and he did. It costed him his life. Anthony, you have to climb the stairs to go forward, buddy.
What's that?
I said you actually have to move to continue with the game.
I just don't know like where to go, man. Like I'm trying.
No, dude, neither do I.
I'm trying to
Although
look at
the
this
map is very
like-
it's very reminiscent of the mansion, the way that the map's set up.
Yeah.
It's just on different levels instead of just the one level. I mean, if you really think about it, well, no, I guess Resident Evil 4 and 5 didn't, but all the other Resident Evils took place, like, in a city. Which makes sense, because, like, if you were going to be a biological terrorist, you would attack the place with the most people.
Yeah, like a major
Yeah.
population would be based around your attack.
I also really like how the smartwatch has a health bar like that.
Yeah.
They should definitely get that app for the Apple Watch.
Oh, they need to.
Like, for your heartbeat, when your heartbeat's, like, really going really fast, instead of that stupid line they have, put the red line for danger.
Yeah. It's so cool.
That would also entail that me and you have money to buy an Apple Watch, but we would find the way.
We would just find a way.
We would just find a way. We'll be examining the way. Although health items seem pretty scarce in this game too.
Yeah, that too.
Do you auto recover over time?
No, not every time. I mean, it seems like right now I'm on like danger because yeah, but like
I guess
sometimes you
events.
get hit and there'll be like, you know, some kind of blood on your screen, but you'll still be fine.
Yeah, because the event damage wears off after a couple seconds.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Dude, did you see the crow in the microwave in the beginning?
I don't think so.
You can open the microwave like when you first walk into the house. And I opened it, and there's just a fucking crow inside that's just melted.
Damn, that's awesome.
And I was like, that was the moment where I was like, whoever cooked this crow played Resident Evil 4. Because they were like, what can I get from this crow?
They're like, I gotta get that currency.
I gotta get those pesos in Louisiana.
Because I feel like there's shit to do in this basement, but I can't, like, open the door because it needs a key.
I'm getting flashbacks of Dino Crisis.
Nah, I didn't even play that game.
It's not, the puzzles aren't that hard. I'm impressed. You know, Bob Tendo said he wasn't impressed. There's a couple other people that were saying they weren't impressed. I'm impressed. I have to say that okay, so let me ask you 3 questions.
Yeah.
Do you feel uneasy?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, it takes a lot for me to feel uneasy in any way, but I'm very intrigued.
I don't mean scared in real life. I mean, do you feel like it's okay to stop and look at something, or do you feel like there's always something around you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm always like constantly trying to not be in one area because someone's gonna come out and chase me.
Exactly.
Or I won't have enough ammo.
Exactly. Ammo seems to be something you should save for just knocking them down instead of actually killing them.
Yeah, the only things you can kill are those BOWs, but that's it.
Yeah. So, follow-up question to that is, if you were hiding from somebody in real life, would they just stop looking for you?
No, no.
They would keep looking for you,
Yeah.
especially if they were in a house. This captures that perfectly. It captures that idea perfectly. Now, the voice acting, I mean, I have no excuse for that. It's hillbilly voice acting as the joke. It's on the bayou, literally a Louisiana bayou, backyard farm. It's literally Duck Dynasty, but Resident Evil. Like when it comes to the voices and like the way that the plot of like the setting of the game is the bayou.
Yeah.
That's where the game takes place. But the feel and look of what they're going for here, it's really hitting it for me. Like it's hitting it 10 out of 10 for me. I wouldn't say that it's a 10 out of 10 game so far for me. It's like more of like an 8 out of 10, which you know how my grading scale works.
Yeah.
But I definitely like I could see like from what I'm already hooked. I want to play more. I want to see more. I want to get thrown through more windows, more walls. I think it's crazy like how this your main character, he's gone through more than any of the other characters in a minute.
Oh yeah.
He got his fucking arm cut off or his hand, I mean. Like these enemies, like it's not like the other games where you get smacked or you get, you know, bitten or something like that. He's getting a shovel ran through his gut and picked up into the air. He's getting ran over by a car. This dude is a champ.
And there's a lot of shit, you know, that has to do with the house and expanding in the house and going back and forth and not knowing where to go like we're doing now.
Exactly, which is realistic. If you were stuck in a house with nowhere to go, you didn't know what to do. This captures the one house perspective a hell of a lot better than the first Resident Evil does. Because the first Resident Evil is very strange, the way that it's set up. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh my god, he did not just say that. But if you think about it, it really is a strange scenario.
Well, sure.
Because Resident Evil 2 makes sense. You're in a fucking city, and you're surrounded by things. Same thing with Resident Evil 3. You are in a city, and you are trying to get out. Resident Evil 1, you go to this place. Obviously, the dogs are not that difficult in the game. So using the science, we're going to go a little game theory here. Using the science of the way the ease that you have to defeat those dogs, there is no reason that Jill and Chris, because canon-wise, they were together. One of them wasn't locked up in the building. There is no reason for Jill and Chris to not just leave that house.
Yeah.
There's no reason for them to look any further than what they've already did. There's no events in the game that leads up to that, because the whole game is misdirected. Like, everything you do is just on a whim almost. You're not looking for anything. Unless Jill or Chris is missing. Like, that's the only reason you're looking for them. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Or you don't know where Barry is. And apparently in Chris's universe, Barry just fucking, I don't know what happened to Barry. He just died or something. He's never in Chris's scenario at all. It just seems aimless. Like, you're building up for this fight with the Tyrant, but the Tyrant is never teased. He's never mentioned. He's never nothing until the very end when you see that one slideshow, I think. And then you see him and you're like, oh wow, that looks pretty terrifying. And then you go fight him, and then it's over.
Yeah.
There's no build up. Whereas Resident Evil 2 has a beginning, middle, and it has a reason for you to be there. Leon splitting up, looking for any survivors, and getting out of there. And then it leads to him finding Ada, and then him
Sherry.
supporting Ada's... Yeah, exactly. And Claire finding Sherry, and them trying to get through the city to a place that they can just escape easily because there's so many zombies in the city. You can't just run out of a city like you could run through the woods. Because at Resident Evil 1's point in time, there's not a lot out there. Even if you take in consideration that 0 happened before 1, shit didn't really hit the fan yet. It's after 1 when everything spreads when shit really hits the fan.
Yeah.
Because after 1, well, kind of 2 as well. 2 is kind of a natural occurrence as well because of the rats. But after 1 and 2, I would say, and 3, because 2 and 3 are together, that's when things were being attacked. People were doing this on purpose. The original leak was an accident. Like, the mansion incident was an accident.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to let that out. They were trying to perfect it. That's why that accident happened, because they broke it. They were trying to perfect it to use it for biological warfare.
And they were experimenting on shit on purpose.
Exactly, to create weapons.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Luxury.
Good morning.
Luxury. I don't know. I said Luxray. I'm such a Pokemon fan. Whereas this game, you legitimately can't escape, because like every time you are so close to doing it, you get dragged back or knocked out or chopped your hand off. Like, you literally are being prevented because there are people pursuing you.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 1, nothing's pursuing you except for to save 1 or 2 odd hunters that leap over things and open doors. I would love, and I know this is probably going to be unpopular opinion right now until like a couple months from now when everybody realizes how great this game is. I would love to see them redo 1, 2, and 3 in first person.
That would be very interesting.
I would love to see them do that, because if you can capture this game like this, imagine capturing a first person experience like the mansion, even just 1. If they just redid 1 in first person where you and Chris, or Chris and Jill, I should say, are together and you can pick one or the other to play as, and then the other one's just kind of like a support character, and you're actually giving a better story of why they're doing what they're doing. Like, we know why they did what they did. We know why they went further. They felt like it was their job to prevent any more catastrophe.
Yeah.
So they went further into the mansion, not only looking for any survivors from their team and Bravo team, they were looking to stop whoever it was that was doing what they were doing. But the game doesn't do a good job of telling you that.
No. It's kind of like they...
Open.
Yeah, it's like they give you like a kind of a shortened version of it.
Yeah, because the cutscenes in Resident Evil 1 are very minimal. They're very minimalistic. I'm talking about the original PlayStation. I'm not talking about the remake. The remake added a lot to it. And that's why the remake is a really good remake. It really is. Yeah. But in the originals, there was just not really much there to kind of weave the story into the player.
Like,
so it feels...
Remake did a better job, thankfully.
Exactly. It did a lot better job. Because it added a story element to it. It added, like... I can't remember her name. What's her name?
Who?
Lisa Trevor?
Yeah, Lisa Trevor.
Yeah, they added Lisa Trevor to the game, too, which added another layer of element of story. They also made it seem like the mansion was a lot more closed in than it was in the first game. Like, they added parts where you actually walk through the woods, which in the first game, you don't do that at all.
No, they also... Well, the thing is, the graveyard was originally supposed to be in the game, but they didn't have enough data on the disc, because in the back of the original case, it's like, you know, run your way through mansions and a graveyard and what the hell? It says it on the case, but it's never in the game. But they were finally able to put that into the GameCube version, which I thought was awesome. It's just an example of a different thing that they're able to do, you know?
Yep.
Where in the hell you think you're going to, son?
Where am I going? Well, apparently not through this door. Trying to see if we can get this shotgun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the other weapons, too.
Found you!
When you're limping in this game, that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
Probably gonna die.
I told you. Don't you fuck with me.
That's it. Yeah, I'm dead. Got no fucking herbs, mate.
Nah, not that I've known. There's not been a mention of a new virus yet.
No.
I don't think it's a new virus.
I believe it is some kind of virus.
I don't know,
Peekaboo.
like... Okay, so we can have predictions and be wrong. Because me and you haven't been spoiled on anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, obviously we're probably wrong. Because we're not great, prognosticators. Or whatever the fuck that word is. Prognosticator, there we go. We are not fortune tellers, but... I don't know if it's just because of the Resident Evil 0 vibe that I got from the game so far. I kind of feel like this might be a strand of the progenitor virus.
No way out, you know.
But that would be great though, because you know what? Honestly, anything that connects this game to the other Resident Evils makes me happy. Seeing the Arclight Mountains picture made me happy. It just reminds me that it still is in a Resident Evil universe, despite it being so different, and that was the main thing that people had against the game in the first place. I think it's very important to, talk about that because, again, where else, are you going to turn to when, you're trying to play this game that's completely different.
The progenitor? I can't.
Progenitor.
Yeah, but I think it's progenitor. My fucking brain right now is fried.
No, so is
Progenitor.
mine.
Yeah, that's what it is. I've been up all day waiting for this game.
You can't hide from me,
The
boy.
progenitor virus, whatever. The prognicon fucking virus. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I feel like it's some type of strand of that because, which they're all technically, I guess, the strand from the very first one, but I feel like it's a close one because isn't the whole thing behind that it gives you regenerative powers? Like, think the leech monsters, the leech person, Marcus,
Yeah.
how he can regenerate himself. That was a flawed virus. But if somehow this gift that they were given
Yeah.
is a mutated strand of that adapted their body to be able to do what those leeches can do without looking all, which they do look pretty gross when you fuck them up. So, like, what if that is what it is? That's my guess. I think it's closer to home. It makes sense because what does it say? What does the back of the game case say? It says it right here. I'm holding it. Fear comes home. It goes back to the beginning.
John, I just found a broken shotgun.
Exactly.
Come on, like I literally just found the broken shotgun that has to be in place of the statue.
You just found the broken shotgun as I just made the connection. It all comes home.
Look at this. It's right here.
It's like, there it is. Yeah, I see it. It's like Pokemon and Sun and Moon. When 7 becomes 1. The 7 becomes 1!
Yeah.
It's 7! Dude, we are way too tired for this.
I know. Yeah, we're just like it's this, and everyone's just probably just like, what the hell are they?
What the fuck are they? What the fuck is John talking about?
Yeah, look at this. This is actually important because this is what you're gonna have to do too. This is like, I'm tired of chasing all these shitheads around the yard. Next time one of our guests runs away, hide the dog heads. I'm trying to find the dog heads, so that's good. All right, let's hide them like this. Living room grandfather clock, the book in the recreation room, and
The dissection room in the basement.
But the thing is what?
So the dissection room in the basement is that place with all those metal boxes. The
Okay,
living
but I
room
feel
grandfather clock is the grandfather clock in the building where you get the family meal dinner cutscene.
Okay.
And the book in the recreation room. I don't know what the recreation. I don't even know what is a
Jesus.
recreation.
He came right through this fucking.
Oh God! While you were reading, what a fucking dickhead!
Yeah, you can't read files in peace.
Just like Resident Evil 5, I was trying to read a file and I got gangbanged from behind. I was like, oh, at least I can read this file. Came back and I was almost dead.
I have to get back to the fucking living room. But first, I'm gonna get the shotgun.
I thought that was a ladder too, dude. Don't feel bad. That thing on the wall. But yeah, this is it. Resident Evil comes home. It's probably the progenitor virus. And if it's not, everybody else,
Yeah.
don't tell us.
Sorry, we're in question.
But yeah, we're in full question mode because we're trying to figure this out for ourselves.
I need to use this little pendulum on a clock.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's going to be a game theory video on this, and we have to do it first. It's just like the Pokemon thing. Pokemon comes back to the beginning.
I'm putting the broken shotgun in right now. Just can't get any
You're
more.
putting the broken shotgun in, and all the puzzles, all the puzzles so far have been puzzles that you've had to do in Resident Evil 1.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Like except for maybe I think there was like one puzzle so far that was in 0. So like they're doing the beginning. And
I like how they subtly put it in. They didn't say anything in the press. Like, they said there's going to be puzzles, but
yeah,
you know.
I really like this game, dude. I'm feeling this this game. Seven becomes 1. Alchemy.
Yep.
That's probably why they hid the 7 in the actual word Resident Evil. Because there's no number. Because what does Resident Evil look like? 1. 7 becomes 1.
Yep.
This is like that movie with Jim Carrey, 23. Everything comes back to 1, man.
Everything goes back to 1.
Biohazard, 1 word.
I was kind of disappointed of how bland the main menu was, though. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Yeah, the main menu was pretty like,
maybe that's a nitpick, but like, what the fuck? Like, come on.
I mean, like,
what is that?
yeah.
No title screen, no Resident Evil. Like, that's like a tradition.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Like, maybe when you beat the game, you get a main menu. I don't know. Maybe it's like Resident Evil 4.
Maybe when you beat the game, you get a load screen.
Yeah.
Shit. I really like this game, Anthony. Like,
No, dude, I'm enjoying it. I mean, like,
I am enjoying this game more than I enjoyed 5. And I thought 5 was decent. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was decent. And I really like this game.
I like the fact that it's in a house. It's cool.
I like how it's in the house too. In a big house. I also like how, like, you put the tape in, and you, by playing through the tape.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I wish they would have kept the tapes. Like, if they would have kept that at least for like a third of the game, where you were following these people through this house.
That would be pretty crazy.
That would have been really crazy. And then, like, you find their dead bodies. And you're like, oh fuck, where's my wife? And then you're like, oh fuck, my wife chopped my arm off.
Yeah.
Mia? Mia and me.
Fucking Mia.
Mia?
Mia.
I love how he's just like, okay, after you pick up the handgun.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
Okay. Alright.
It's like, all right, well.
This is what we're doing. I love how ruthless he is, too. He just fucking attacks her with an axe.
Yeah.
No remorse. He's just like,
He's
okay.
like, well, this is what I have to do now.
You work tomorrow or no?
I am off. When you examine the bobbleheads, it just says, shoot me, shoot me. That's actually pretty funny. So you know that's a trophy already. Get all bobbleheads.
Oh god.
Too bad I got a platinum this game now.
Me too.
So you said the pendulum clock would be in the living room, right?
Yeah, you remember where the cutscene is when you're strapped to the table?
Yeah, where you, like, okay.
It's in that room. It's in the, not the kitchen, but it's the room next to it. Oh shit.
Oh my god, when you get the shotgun, you can kill these regenerator things so fucking quick. Just shoot them in the head. That's so much better than popping them a million times with a handgun. Because I'm looking at the map now, and the dining area, and then, oh, okay, here it is. Oh my god. It's just like, you put the clocks in here, you're putting everything in here that reminds me of just the old days. That I can appreciate. Clocks ticking, backtracking, running around. It pretty much is Resident Evil in first person. It's like what my buddy Richard said on the new podcast. It's like, it's just Resident Evil in first person. That's what it is.
Yeah, it really
It's one
seems...
thing if it was... My fear was it being Resident Evil and, like, it being completely different to the point where it didn't feel so much like a Resident Evil game. Because obviously, you don't want that to be, like, a thing. Like, you know... You don't want to play a game from a series and it feels completely different, you know.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's a good thing I played Revelations 2 before I played this.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. That's that fucking puzzle from Resident Evil 4. That three-headed dog thing. Isn't that the goat, dog, and cobra?
It looks like that, yeah.
But I love 4. You know I love Leon. You know I love 4. I will take this style over 4, 5, and 6 any day of the week.
Wow.
Always. I will take this first person over that. I do not like that as Resident Evil. I like this
and
more.
There's people that watch this channel that would agree too.
And there's people who would say the opposite.
Yeah.
They can't play 1, 2, and 3. And Code Veronica. Oh my god. I hope the Bandersnatch is in here.
Oh god.
I don't know, what else do you think they're gonna do? What's your predictions?
Well,
I just can't stop talking
I
about this
predict,
game.
I predict some characters coming. I predict something we know. There's too much shit in this game that's referencing the Resident Evils that we know. Even though this is a new character, I feel like they know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think we'll see anybody.
I think we will. I would feel very disappointed if I did.
I mean, who are they gonna show? Chris?
No, I mean,
Chris is the only one they could show.
I'm even saying villains too. I don't know. I'm saying that whether it's a villain or a hero, whatever it is, I feel like.
Now, keep in mind, this game's not finished.
Well, no,
One of
that's
the
true,
DLCs that's coming is a massive expansion on the story.
Yeah.
So, like, everything you've done so far, like, that DLC is even bigger than that. Like, it's not just a little patch. There's one major patch that they're doing. So there is
But
things
that's cool,
there are things that we're going to see probably. That's when we're going to see the old characters come back. I personally feel like it's going to be Ethan the whole thing. Like, I think it's going to just be him trying to get out of here. I don't think he's going to have any help.
I think it is going to be Ethan the whole thing, but the thing is I also think that we're going to just see, even if it's a cameo, I think we're going to see something.
I think we might see, like, maybe like a file or a picture of another character, even a villain. I would not be surprised to see Wesker, because he's always everywhere.
I mean, that's true, but the thing is, Wesker's like dead, so how would they explain that?
He's dead, but I mean, like, you could see him. You could at least see him mentioned in a file.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I can even still see him coming back.
Yeah, because like that picture, you know what I mean? Like that picture of Orochimaru I sent you that one day. Wesker's the same way.
Yep.
I don't always die, but when I do, I'm not really dead anyway.
Yep.
So
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's like a horror. It's like a horror killer. Yeah. Miss Luxury said the one thing I do miss is the zombies. It would be cool if they were back. Yeah, I mean, we do get BOWs of some sort, so it would be cool if we got some zombies. You know, maybe in the DLC we'll get some zombies. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I better not have to pay for a fucking season pass. If I do, I'm not doing that. I spent $100-something in this fucking game. I'm not spending any more money on this game.
I think your box, the house box,
Yeah.
is the only bundle that actually comes with the season pass.
Okay, well that's nice.
The season pass is only $30 though, and it gives you everything that they're making. It's not like you have to buy multiple passes like some games. It is $30 and you get everything.
Okay.
It's coming with there's like 2 weapons that you get from the season pass that are like hidden in the games, I guess, that become available. So it's not like they're there and you can see them. It's like they're inserted in the game for you to get, which is cool because it would suck if they were like locked and you didn't have the key for that shit.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's stupid. They should just put the guns in the game. But you also have to remember, what does Resident Evil always do? They always give you a special key to get a new outfit, right?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
It's first person. You're not going to get a new outfit. So they needed to do something to replicate that feeling, and getting a different gun, even if it's just a skin, I don't think they do more damage than like the shotgun and the handgun that you get. But just to have a different like kind of weapon, that's pretty cool. Like, you have like a Confederate shotgun instead of the shotgun that you have right now.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. I'm not surprised that they took away the real zombies, Miss Luxury. The reason why I say that is because we're getting to a point in 2017 that um, zombies are kind of being just kind of overdone. I think The Walking Dead is really ruining it. And I know that people love The Walking Dead, and I'm not saying The Walking Dead is bad. I'm just saying I think people are zombied out, and I think Resident Evil realizes that, and they're trying not to do that as much as focus on bios. I think what sets Resident Evil aside from other zombie franchises is the fact that they focus more on their biological weapons instead of just their zombies. If you take a look at Resident Evil as a whole, over the zombies have kind of slowed down, and the biological weapon variants have kind of picked up.
Yeah.
They switched to more biological weapons over the other things. But at the same time, I mean, Revelations 2 is literally The Last of Us. Literally. So it's sacrifice zombies for ganados, or zombies for manjis, or zamanji. What are they called? Mamanjis or namanjis? I don't remember. Majini, yeah, there we go. Manjini, or ganados. I mean, they're the same concept.
I think I have to open the, I have to do something in this room where this guy keeps spawning, but I cannot kill him, so I need to go grab my shoddy shells. The main part about this game is to make sure you have the ammo.
Yes.
So I put some stuff in my chest that I shouldn't have, so I have to go grab it. This feels like old days where, shit, I should have grabbed this from the box. Now I gotta go all the way back.
Brian says he feels like they made a VR horror game and slapped on Resident Evil to make it sell more.
You know, I understand. I don't really care about VR. And I said that, on one of the podcasts, and, probably back in, like, the summer, I did one with my friend Diamond, and she was discussing how we're both discussing the VR in general.
I thought you said she was disgusting. I was like, well, shit, Anthony.
No. No, but, no, it's like, the overall VR thing, I know it's like a thing that's, a lot of people know about it. It's obviously in the mainstream now, like the Oculus and all this shit. I don't have a Pro. I know I can use it on this shit, but my PS4 always sounds like it's dying. And Sony did it on purpose, like to break the console, like they did it on purpose 100%, so you can go and buy the Pro. Like that was their plan. And I'm like 100% sure that's why they're doing it. Certain consoles. Some of my friends' PS4s stopped connecting to online, so it just they're doing it on purpose so you can buy their new shit. I'm not doing it. If this thing dies, I'm just gonna be on PC. I'm not gonna buy a PS4 again. It's just not worth it. So, but the problem with the VR is that it pushes for that new Pro bullshit. And even this game has the HDR option, in the menu.
Which, Slim versus Pro, the VR headset really doesn't see too much of a performance drop.
No.
It's mostly just the HDR and the motion blurriness that separates the Pro from the Slim. Now, if you have the original PlayStation, holy fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. I've seen those, and, like, even, like, oh, God. Remember the original PlayStation 3 that still had controller ports?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the key.
We did. There you go.
You had to do a puzzle in the morgue. You had to click the two things in.
Oh, God!
The thing is, I already killed the guys in the room, so hopefully they didn't respawn. That would be, like, really dumb.
Imagine Resident Evil 1 when all the hunters respawn.
Rip.
Every time you kill a hunter, 2 come back.
Yeah, that's the ultimate rip.
That'd be some bullshit.
But the hunter, see, the problem with the hunters is that they, on their own, are very hard to determine when your health is like okay to like keep going, because you're like, oh, okay, like it's caution, it's not that bad, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna get decapitated like right now. So.
Yeah. Who do you think Zoe is?
Probably just some bitch. I don't know.
Why do you think she's helping you?
The red dogs?
I was gonna be your father. Now she says he will be her father. No.
No, come on, that's the
I will
last one I need.
find him, and I will make him suffer. And you, my friend, will help me.
Alright. So he took the last fucking piece that we need. Why wouldn't he? Because Daddy thinks he owns this place. That's not happening.
I don't know. I'm getting this weird feeling here that, like, this is some kind of love triangle.
You know, I wouldn't put it past it.
Like, I don't know, like, it's weird. I've watched so much anime, and I've played so many video games, I always think everything's a love triangle.
But the thing is, though, like, a lot of the chat can agree about certain things, though, because everyone else that watches me, like, they play a lot of games, they, you know, they're very smart at picking up at things, so, you know, as we pick up on shit, that's why I'm interested to see how they kind of... I want to hear what people thought during the game, and then, like, ended up having their expectations, you know, exceeded, or hopefully not, you know, crushed, but...
Yeah.
I'm curious to see, like, what a lot of people felt when they're going through this game, because obviously when it's done, we're going to be like, okay, this is how we felt, or after we play it a few times, which I'm going to play through this game like 10 million times, probably, you know, if it's that good.
Definitely.
So it's like...
I could easily play through this game probably like 3 times this month, this week, this month. Well, by the end of the month, I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my system off for now. Let my controller charge. I don't know. I kind of like... I see Capcom trying to do, like... I don't know. Resident Evil... Capcom is trying to make Resident Evil good. Again. Which... Arguably, it's still good. It's always been good, but...
I mean, it's been getting good reviews, so...
Yeah, but they're trying to do it... They're trying to take inspiration from other games. I just feel like... the way they phrase it, character mission, or character story... Do you think we're gonna see some Walking Dead aspects in this game? I think we are. I think we're gonna see divvying paths. Like, I don't know if that's been confirmed or not yet, like, through the demos, but I have a feeling, like, there's going to be multiple endings to this game.
I think there is.
There's gotta be. Like, I feel like...
But if there's DLC, though...
when it comes down to it, I think you are literally going to choose between, like, somebody who dies and somebody who doesn't. Like, I feel I get that vibe from this game because that's how scary this fucking game is. Like, I feel like because of the choices that Ethan's already made from what we've seen so far, killing his wife with an axe before realizing she could be brought back, like, the kind of psychological horror that's going on in this game.
Well, I currently am trying to grab a chainsaw right now.
You know what I mean? It almost seems like they're trying to attack psychology horror here. Psychological horror instead of true horror. Like, they're trying to make you jittery, like, with your decision making. I would not be surprised if they fucking make you choose between two people.
Oh no, absolutely.
I would not be surprised. And I just... Why is this dude naked?
I don't know.
Why does he have a shirt on? Don't forget you can block with your right one button.
I feel like it doesn't do anything though.
It does. It reduces the damage by 75%.
Well, that maybe save it for
I
now.
just pulled that statistic out of my ass, but that's what I'm guessing. This is probably 50%, but it does reduce your... Oh, well, you can't reduce a neck snapping. Hey, you died more than your average Resident Evil so far. That means the game has some good difficulty.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I'm playing on normal. I'm guessing you're playing on normal too?
Yep. And then I'll do a playthrough on professional, whatever it is.
You gotta do a playthrough on easy.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Just to see.
Like how easy the game actually is.
Well, that would be for
It's
like
like they
speedrunning
glitched it,
practice.
these
Just play it
harder.
on easy. Speedrun practice, because I'll do a speedrun of this game.
What was that game?
Because this
There
game
was a
you
game-
can literally run. Like there was already people doing speedruns earlier today. I'm just like, how the fuck do you do a speedrun before you even beat the game?
Yeah.
But it's possible. Not saying they did a right job because they're fucking idiots and they're just trying to get views. But regardless, you can do a speedrun.
Oh, that was some assumptions right there.
No, that's just what.
That's just true. It's just true. Oh, it's Cerberus. Oh God!
How do I get this chainsaw?
Really? He had to kick you down there? Would you get the fuck off him? Just shoot his ass. I know you're already doing that. I'm behind you, don't forget. What if the chainsaw is just there to be a decoy and you can't actually do anything with it?
Well, the thing is I can't hurt him, so I gotta literally just like find a way. Gotta get this fucking chainsaw. I gotta like cut his head off or something.
This will be the first game that you ever have a chainsaw instead of the enemy.
That's what I'm saying. And there's all these body bags you can kick into them, but I need something heavy to fucking lift up this, like... Other than that, I'm just fucking stuck running in a circle.
Can you kick the body bags into the bricks in the middle of the room?
I mean, I haven't tried, but...
You fucking piece
Oh
of
wow, I
shit.
actually weakened him. There's like a spot on his like body. Oh, here we go, he's trying to grab the chainsaw now. It's a progression thing.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm telling you, it reminds me of that fucking the leeches.
Alright,
just
motherfucker,
gonna-
let's go. Chainsaw time, baby.
What is with everybody Claire is in love with getting turned into a whole monster?
I'm literally fighting this guy with a chainsaw right now.
Yeah, I see that. Sorry, that was off topic, but still. What the fuck does he have? Are they like fucking Keyblades?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
What does he have?
Bitch. Eat the fucking saw. Bruce Campbell, motherfucker.
Does he have a chainsaw too? I don't understand what's going on here. He's got 2 chainsaws. Bruh. That's right. Fucking right in his head. Look at that shit. That's
so
right.
bloody
bitch.
too. I love it. Because 6 fucking and 5 comes out. I was really upset about the death. They censored 5 with the chainsaw decap. 6 with a censored death. Like the zombie would eat your intestines and like it would literally show you.
You might as well give up. You look worried, boy.
Worried? I'm just getting fucking started, boy.
From the Heart Gal, Stefan says, I agree with you about this game looking like it's going back to its roots. I have all the Resident Evil games and 4 was the best until now. 5 I liked because it was the first co-op, and 6 in co-op. 6 and Op C both suck. I guess it's talking about Operation Raccoon City. Op C, 6 and Op C. Unless you mean 6 is co-op stuff. I thought 6 was co-op stuff. I thought 6 sucked in general.
Fuck. I couldn't start my chainsaw and I fucking died.
Operation Raccoon City, I could not kill Leon. Yeah.
Well, it's so funny because you couldn't even take those cutscenes seriously because sometimes you would beat the game and the audio would be absent from the game. Like,
Not to mention the fact
I beat
that
the ending of Operation Raccoon City, whether you kill Leon or keep him alive, you sometimes play it and there's just no audio. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, what if you play this for the first time and there's just no audio?
And there was no
you would just
audio.
be like, wow, great game.
I'd have been like, wow. See, Operation Raccoon City was just, as soon as I heard about the game, it just pissed me off.
I mean, it's
because
funny. I had a good
it
time
doesn't
on
make
co-op.
sense. Like, Leon doesn't die there. I don't want what-if scenarios. I want canon stuff.
Yeah, it's probably just the game that they were doing or something.
Yeah, they probably owed him like a deadline.
It was like, well, shit. I mean, look, I
Well,
thought the co-op was pretty fun. So.
Yeah. I mean, the gameplay is fun. If you choose to let Leon
like
live, then
SOCOM.
yes, the game can be considered canon. Yeah, it is. It's almost like a Tom Clancy's game.
One way.
Not well, SOCOM too, but I mean, like, it's almost like that kind of style, like a Rainbow Six almost.
No, absolutely.
From what I've seen, I haven't actually played that one. I think once you grab the chainsaw, you're supposed to cut that door open. I don't think you're supposed to fight him, because he doesn't die, remember? You probably have to go cut that
No,
gate
it doesn't
open.
work. I need something to lift it. But I'm weakening him. Like, I'm hitting his, like, parasites. So it seems like I have to go towards portals or something, but I gotta keep track because when my chainsaw is red, I have to back away because I get hit like this. Like what just happened. And my head. Wow, he chopped both my arms and my head off. That's pretty graphic. It is like Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, there's a lot of inspirations in this. Where's that triangle button from Kingdom Hearts that you could just press to dodge everything?
The infinite dodge. People were, wasn't a Kingdom Hearts game coming out?
Yep, Kingdom Hearts comes out in, I don't know, the fuck date is it? 24th? Comes out in like 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah.
It's just the remaster of 1 and 2 with final mixes.
Because I heard there's people lined up for that too.
Hey, get
Oh, of
away.
course. I think that's a great design choice too, the way that his hand hits the screen and then pulls you around.
like the fact that like it's like he wants to keep you alive, but he still doesn't. It was like he's chasing you around, but it's kind of like the idea that he's just kind of fucking with you.
He's just toying with you, yeah.
Yeah, just for the sake of like toying with
You kill me, and I just come right on back.
Let me grab this cancel. I gotta stay on this fucking ass. Because I
Don't
think
forget you can duck too.
you can automatically block.
Yeah. But when he swings high, see if you can duck underneath him.
Because when Ethan blocks, he just turns the chainsaw sideways. So I don't know how well. Oh, okay, he can actually smack the chainsaw away from me. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep attacking him. It seems like the best way to like get it on. Because as you're attacking, if he like swings, you block it. I got him really good the first time. I got his parasite like 2 times. I'm calling it a parasite, but that's alright, yeah, see now I gotta run. It's like the chainsaw has to like run. It's like he doesn't get phased very Oh, he's chopping down the center pillar. I don't even know what that did. Whoa, he like
You might
glitched
as
me.
well just give up.
Sorry, I'm not giving up. I already hit your parasite enough times.
Right?
What? He can start swinging while he's inflicted?
That's it.
Oh no. Motherfucker. Thank God he's running into the wall. Get down, motherfucker. Jeez, finally.
Alright, let me read some of this chat. Fucking wall that I left filled up.
There you go, bitch. Right down the middle.
In Ocarina time. Oh man, I am really tired. In Operation Raccoon City, we had to literally be the bad guys, Umbrella, which switched it up, but not a real RE game to me. The first time I played RE4 and walked out of the house, the chainsaw dude sawed my head off and it freaked me out
Do me a
so bad
favor
I couldn't play
and
for a few
stay
days.
dead.
LOL. First time the zombies actually had weapons and ran. The shotgun isn't effective when you shot him far. You have to be closer to him, Miss Luxury said.
Well, I just beat the shit out of him, so fuck that guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you did. From the Heart Gal 7 says again, the first 3 RE games were all perfect. I agree. That's truly Resident Evil to me as well. I am replaying RE1 Remastered on my PS4 Pro and it brings back good memories. I will agree, Resident Evil 1 Remastered is a very great game, although the PS4 control scheme for that game is questionable. So happy that they went back to their roots of survival horror puzzle and not just a shooter. Again, I agree. Resident Evil, after including 4, became too much of a shooter for me. I wasn't going to watch this tonight because I'm picking up my reserve copy tomorrow. You guys made this too interesting. Add me if you want to chat about it on PS4 on Lady of Darkness.
Oh, awesome.
Lady of Darkness.
Well, my PSN is always on my channel. It's Jill Sandwich 9988. So definitely add me, or I'll add you. I encourage everyone to add me on PSN, by the way, if you guys aren't aware that I like play online and shit. I love to hop on Resident Evil 5 or 6 with anyone, play some Mercenaries or something, or whatever.
Yeah, now that I actually have 5, we could fucking do Mercenaries.
Yeah, we could do Mercenaries. So, like, that's what I'm saying. I always wanted to play with people, and then when they did the remasters, I was like, sweet. Like, it's the perfect, you know, it's perfect to be able to play those specific games that are really, like, co-op and multiplayer based, you know? So, definitely, like, you know, add me if any of you guys don't know that I have one.
Yep, and you can add me too if you want to. I mean, I'm going to be playing games now that I actually have a system. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, Naruto fan. I'll be getting the new Boruto. I'll be getting. I have Xenoverse 2 now, so I'll be probably playing that online
you picked that
as well.
up today, actually. You got that shit technically for free.
I got so much for free. I got Xenoverse 2 for free, Resident Evil 4 for free, and Final Fantasy Type 0. I'm also a huge Final Fantasy guy, so you'll be seeing that from me probably in the future. But Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, Pokemon, that's like my three shits, dude.
Yeah.
Those three, those are my 3 babies, and then Dragon Ball, Naruto, of course, anime. I love anime.
I'd say Pokemon is probably your favorite, just from knowing you. I feel like.
Oh yeah, Pokemon is my favorite. That's the thing that I know the most about.
Yeah, you've put in so many hours into it. Like, no one that I've known has put that many hours into a Pokemon game. Like.
Oh my god, I have so much time in there. But it also is nice that I have so much. I have a lot of time put in Resident Evil and Final Fantasy as well.
Yeah.
And Kingdom Hearts. I include Kingdom Hearts in Final Fantasy's kind of world, so you could obviously I love Kingdom Hearts as well. But yeah.
Well, now we got
Do
all
you
the
still use your
heads.
Do you still use your PS3 or do you just play Resident Evil through your PS4? I do not own a PS3, so I'm guessing that question's for you, Anthony.
I use my PS3, but since it is a hacked PS3, I do not go online with it. I hacked it out of 3.55 firmware. Perry helped me do it.
What the fuck is that thing?
And yeah, I play it. I use it to play like in-stream PS1 games and shit, but I just don't go on it as far as online. But PS3 is an amazing console, so.
Oh yeah, PS3 is great. But I think PlayStation's always been a great console.
Yeah, the PS4 sucks, but regardless, like, you know, they
I mean, honestly though, and the Xbox One sucks just as bad.
Oh yeah, I know. Well,
it's. I mean,
I've
this
become
is
more of a PC person in this generation than I've ever become a PC person, and I had one before.
Yeah.
I built one right on the eve of all the consoles, you know, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of where I feel more necessary to play, but you know, for the most part.
From the Heart, Gal 7 says, I have RE5 and 6 and need people to play with it too. Yeah, add us. We'll play.
No, yeah, we'll definitely play.
I don't mind playing as long as I'm home. 5 is fun. I can see 5 being a really fun multiplayer game.
Oh, look at this.
6 I don't.
By the way, John, I forgot to tell you. Literally, this is the only game since Resident Evil 3 that has had gunpowder and you can make ammo. And I just finally made enhanced handgun ammo. Enhanced handgun. You want to know the last time enhanced handgun ammo was in a Resident Evil game? Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, that's true.
And that
is
fucking
very
awesome.
True. It is very. I told you, man. It's going back to its roots. 1, 2, and 3. 0, 1, 2, and 3 is what this game is based off of. I swear to God. Although I will say that Barry does have gunpowder in Revelations 2.
Oh well, that's true.
But it's not the same kind of system because I still have never made anything with it, so I don't know what exactly it's for.
I honestly forget.
I think you make like some type of explosive with it, like a explosive bottle. I think that's what you use it for. You don't actually make ammo though. I think it's just the explosive bottle.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Bottle, yeah.
But yeah.
I'm starting to remember the layout of this mansion now, so I actually feel better.
Final Fantasy 15 is great. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was responding.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Final Fantasy 15 is great. it is not exactly a classical Final Fantasy. If you want to check out Final Fantasy, it's a good starting ground, though. It's a lot more like Kingdom Hearts combat systems style, but it's a very beautiful game. I definitely recommend getting it.
What is the trailer?
What, 15?
Oh no, I'm looking at this trailer right now, like
Yeah.
a literal trailer home.
Yeah, literal trailer with an eagle crow on it.
Oh god, look at this. Looks like we need 2 key cards.
Oh god. Please don't tell me. Why do you need a key card for a whorehouse?
Oh, we got supplements. What do supplements do? Pills that affect the nervous system can't be used as is. Make them into medicine first. So another thing we can combine into herbs that make different kind of medicine, which is really cool because, you know, there was always different kind of mixed herbs, but in Resident Evil 6 they fucking got rid of all of that. What are these bird cages?
What's your PSN is Jill Sandwich 9988, right?
Yeah, 9988.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going off of memory there, so
Oh,
she asked
thanks. Yeah.
what they were. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. It's too late for them. Well, damn. I like how they just keep, like... They literally just keep pictures of the victims. There's another VCR. You know what that means? There's another tape laying around.
Obi-Bob Kenobi.
Maybe it's Zoe's bra. Is this Zoe's place? This might be Zoe's place.
Dude, did you hear?
What's up?
Bob Tendo just reminded me of something. Because he has said his PSN is Obi-Bob Kenobi.
Yeah.
Did you hear that they're changing Star Wars' logo to be red instead of yellow?
I did hear about that.
Do you know how many 65-year-old men are gonna, like, fucking have an uproar about that shit?
I could see it.
Dude. I'll be getting Horizon Zero Dawn. I am also the RPG guy, too. So, you probably, if you follow me on Twitter, and you watch game reviews that I'm going to be putting out starting next month, you'll see a lot of RPGs on my channel.
Oh, look at this, John. It's a broken handgun, but it could be repaired with a, it could be repaired with a repair kit. So apparently there's a broken handgun and you can repair it with a repair kit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because I didn't think that you could repair broken guns. There's no merchant in this game of any sorts or shop, but there's a bunch of coins and I don't know what the fuck they do.
But the real question, Ant, is... The real question is... When you repair it, is it the Matilda, though?
Oh, wait, look at this. Yo, look. Okay, I get it now. So look, there's items in each cage, and there's a number on the cage. Each number on the cage indicates how many coins you need to open the cage. When you open the cage, like there's a magnum in here.
You get the item.
You get the item. So so the magnum requires 9. What is this?
Yep.
Stabilizer requires 5. And the steroids require 3. Okay, so...
Holy shit.
In total...
The merchants from Louisiana.
The merchant is somehow coming back. Is Zoe our new merchant? I guess we'll find out.
I don't think Zoe's the merchant. I honestly think that Zoe is going to play a major role in the game.
No, I think she will. I'm just kind of fucking around, but yeah. Alright, I have 5 coins, but honestly, I really don't think I should spend them. But if I got the Magnum, that'd be pretty dope. But I need to get more coins.
Bob Tender says it's like the gemstone clock puzzle from RE3.
Yeah.
It is.
My body's feeling weirder and weirder. Soon I'll become like mom and dad. It's all her fault. Should I run? No, I can't. I'm dead. If she also finds out. That woman she was with, Mia, she knows something. If I had the serum, I could cure myself. I have to find out more. Serum? Serum?
Serum?
What is this? So,
Is-
okay. So there's
is
a
it
serum, so
Richard?
that has to mean it's some kind of fucking injection.
Ethan, there are dangerous creatures.
Ouch!
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 Don't go
He
back
has
in
a
that baker house. Ouch!
He has a shovel. Ouch!
Oh my god, there's a mannequin head in the toilet.
He has a double chainsaw. Richard,
Richard.
shut up! I'm a ghost. There is a mannequin head in the toilet. I guess that means his head is in a shitty place.
Oh, I can save here.
Oh man, I love it. Richard is definitely my favorite voice actor.
Oh, Richard's amazing in that game.
He's just great because it's so great, dude. It's just like, ouch, Richard,
Demons!
demons, get out. There are demons in the house. Ouch.
Thankfully, we don't get that voice acting in this game, though.
Oh god, yeah. There are demons in this house.
There were paranormal creatures. I like how you can just rotate the bra.
It was a huge snake.
It was a big snake.
It was a big, giant. It's Zoe's bra. What the fuck?
You can just
It was a
rotate the bra.
big tit. Ouch.
Ouch.
I love Richard, dude. Don't get me started. We're way too tired to be voice acting.
Yeah, I know.
I'm literally sitting on my cold ass floor to keep myself awake right now. Because I have to do laundry, and that's what I'm doing while we're playing.
Well,
And I work and-
I was about to get off in a few minutes too, just so I could save and then rest up for tomorrow. I think I want to be able to know where I am though before I stop
Oh my
because
God, could you imagine a fucking yawn in this game, first person? You actually get to see yourself being eaten.
that would be actually insane.
Like you actually see yourself going down the snake's throat.
That
And you
would
have
be
to like quick time
so
event chainsaw to cut
crazy.
yourself out. You're not gonna bite me! You're already in his mouth! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hands you the combat knife. Looks like a knife from the dollar store.
You could do a knife run in this game. I guarantee you can.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna attempt it for sure.
Oh god.
Knife and speed run. You might as well do the knife and the speed run one go.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like,
Who
at that
needs
point-
guns when you have the ability to quick run?
If you know the pattern of these enemies, and I'm sure there is a pattern, you play through this game. People are already doing this, I'm sure. You play through this game enough, people are gonna know when enemies spawn, how fast they spawn, how fast they should enter a room and leave, and they're just gonna get it down pat, and that'll be it.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think we would have figured it out. We have more access.
From the
to-
Heart Gal says we're funny. This is called being tired.
This is called dealing with GameStop's bullshit tonight as well.
Dealing
for-
with Game Shop's bullshit.
for you
Game
guys who
Shop.
don't know, if you joined the stream late and I said this already.
Yeah.
Literally. So GameStop, they undershipped the collector's edition, so I do not have the collector's edition. I have the standard edition. So I had to forcefully put down $60 for this standard case edition to play it now. They want me to go back Friday, refund the $60 version that I have now so I can get my collector's edition, and then I'll have my collector's edition. It's solely because Capcom undershipped everything. And
Yes.
my GameStop in Berlin, the one by me, only
Which
had
were both from New
7
Jersey.
copies. That's it. Only 7 copies. So if there was more than 7 people at that midnight launch that weren't me and my one friend Tyler that actually ended up going there, and my other friend Joe who ended up going there, yeah, there wouldn't be enough. So.
Which really, seriously though. I mean, I understand being classy, but did you really have to send 7 Resident Evil 7s?
At Best Buy, dude, we have like over 20. Like,
yeah,
we have a lot, and like more people are gonna go to GameStop to buy Resident Evil than like Best Buy. Like, I doubt it.
of course.
So like,
Well, no, maybe people will show up and be like, "Yo, listen, GameStop didn't fucking have any."
well, no, well, hey, well, that's good for us then. But honestly,
Yeah.
that, like, I know other GameStops probably had more because my one
Did.
friend called the other GameStop and they said they had a lot more. But still, Capcom, what the fuck? Because apparently the European one got recalled too, or something happened with that. It was like breaking news, and then it happens over here, and I'm just like, okay, so the guy at GameStop didn't tell me this when I went in earlier and paid for it in full. So like, what the fuck? You know? Like, I go in, I pay for the copy that you guys don't even have shipments of, and you're not even telling me. And they knew by then too, because, you know, you went in the morning and your guy at your GameStop.
I was just gonna say, the thing is, the fucked up part is, I knew that they didn't ship at like 10 in the morning because I was at my GameStop and they got the thing in, they got the UPS box in, and they're like, it's just the one guy, and I was the only customer, and we were talking because he tells me everything. He's the guy who gave me the Biohazard signs, which I have to give you one. I have it for you. But he gave me the Resident Evil displays, but he's like, "Oh, we didn't even get our house deluxes in." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, they didn't even send it to us. I don't know." He's like, "I don't fucking know." He's like, "Well, I don't know what I'm gonna tell people."
Wow.
They got 10 of them.
Yeah, like apparently, like
10 of them.
My brother and like all the stuff that I'm saying right now, like how and why and what, like they didn't even know what to do. Like they were as confused as we were. And I'm not gonna blame GameStop. I just think that the guy.
No, yeah, GameStop, you can't.
The guy must have
should have said something.
And hated his life or something because he didn't say shit to me this morning. And I went in around like the afternoon, and obviously like I'm coming in there, I'm giving you the receipt for everything. Like I don't fucking know, man.
Oh, I accepted your friend request, Lady of Darkness. The Lady of Darkness says, "OMG, I'm a Jersey girl!" Exclamation point.
We're part of Jawsy. We are from South
Jawsy. She's from Union County. We both work at Best Buy in Deptford.
Where's Union County? Like from our general area. That's like.
Yeah, Union County, I think, is north of us. I think she's closer to New York than she is Pennsylvania.
Maybe like closer to Central Jersey?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. She is... Yeah, she's right outside of Newark. She's right outside of Newark, New Jersey, which means she's over by that city. You know it's Newark.
Yeah.
About an hour away from us.
And hit up Jay and Silent Bob's secret
Silent
stash.
Bob's secret stash.
Yeah.
Bob Tendo's in Canada? Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Do me a favor, Bob Tendo. I know this is going to be really old in 2017, but can you please take Justin Bieber back? I didn't actually play the demo. Anthony, did you get the true ending?
I got the true ending with the coin, yeah. I did.
I think the coin is a hint at something.
Yeah.
A hint that you will see, without a doubt, Ashley Graham in this video game. That would be great. Like the true ending is like Ethan crawling. Return. Ethan is crawling. And he's just like I'm not gonna make it. And then the helicopter comes down, and then this hand just grabs him and drags him into the helicopter and is like, Leon, I got him.
And then Mike
Oh,
comes out of
man.
nowhere. Mike
That-
comes
dude,
back.
Okay, so I have another bold prediction. I have a really strange theory.
What's up?
All right, you ready? You know how we keep saying that, or well, I started it, but then we keep saying now that this is bringing everything together. This is bringing us back to our
Dude,
roots.
look at this main menu right now.
Oh yeah, I saw
What
it.
does this remind you of? This reminds you of when you used to load the game,
Exactly.
and in the background, you used to just see the little typewriter, or
The little
in this
typewriter.
case, a tape recorder.
Yep.
And you see like a pen, you see files in the background, coffee cups, beer bottles.
The OG save screen.
That's fucking awesome. And this wasn't, I was just nitpicking, being a dick, saying the main menu was just stupid, a black screen. But now that I saved, this is awesome. Look at this. It's like on the tape recorder. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah. It still doesn't say Resident Evil though. I already exited and logged back in to try. But yeah, it's Newark. You could say whatever you want. I don't like saying Newark.
Newark.
Because if you say Newark, people think you're talking about New York.
Yeah.
So I say Newark. I just say Wark. I do that on purpose. But yeah, back to my theory. Before we go, because the stream's about to be over. I'm calling it now. Because it's coffee. We don't have like a
I say coffee.
Yeah, we don't have an accent. We don't say coffee.
Coffee.
We're not. There are people around us who say like Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. We don't say that.
Yeah. Tuesday.
We don't say that.
Like I say, look, and people say water. I say water. I
Water.
say water.
I say water too. I
I'm
say water
drinking a
too.
bottle of water.
Can I have some water? That's
Can
like,
I have some water?
what is wrong with people? Let's not get into New Jersey fucking pronunciations.
Yeah,
because people are
we'll be
crazy.
here all night. So.
We'll be here all night.
Or chocolate.
Like the fucking
chocolate.
people. Yeah, chocolate. Can I have some chocolate? It's like, fuck you, first of all. Second of all, back to my theory.
Could I have some chocolate?
The final scene of this game will be us riding away in a helicopter.
Oh no, absolutely.
Absolutely.
It
It's
doesn't
gotta
even
be.
matter if someone. There has to be a sunset.
There's gotta be a sunset.
There has to be a
there's gotta
sunset.
be
There has to be a helicopter.
There's gotta be something.
There
But
has
I'm
to be
gonna make a
something
bolder
there.
prediction. I'm gonna make an even bolder prediction. Ready?
Sure.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I have a bold prediction here.
I want to hear it.
I believe we are going to see somewhere in this game. I don't know if it'll be in the DLC. I don't know if it'll be at the end of the main story. I don't know what it will be, but everybody right now in the chat, listen. We have not been spoiled. I cannot stress that enough. I have not watched a single bit of gameplay. I have not looked at my phone. I have not looked at Twitter, nothing.
Same. I've stayed off.
Me and Anthony have been so excited for this game. We've not done anything. But I just get this feeling. All comes back together. It all comes back home. We will see the revival of Umbrella.
Oh, dude, no. I think so.
I really think
this is the start of a new trilogy.
It's going to be right at the end. I swear to God, at the end of this story.
And as soon as you see it, it's gonna end.
It's gonna end.
Yeah.
I'm
or
calling
something
it
like
right
that,
now.
or you're gonna see something that leads into that ending, where it's kind of like how Star Wars like 7 ended, where you see like you finally see Luke, you're just like, oh shit, like
Yep.
what's
Like,
gonna
you
happen
see
now,
Luke,
and then it
you're like,
ends.
oh shit.
And
It's gonna be like that's what it's gonna be, dude. How much you want to bet? And this is just coming from playing games for my entire life, and I just have that. I have that ability to sense things. How much you want to bet you're gonna get through this game? Someone is gonna save you. I don't know who's gonna save you, but it's gonna be a main character.
that's what I'm saying. There has to be
hero,
someone else somewhere in this game that we
matter.
know.
Somebody is going to save you, whether you know it or not. You know what they're going to do? I know what they're going to do. They're going to pull some Resident Evil 3 shit where it's Barry, but they don't tell you it's Barry. Like,
Dude, that would be awesome, though.
Real fans are gonna know who it is, but you're not gonna see them or something. There's gonna be something. There's something like that where they're vaguely mentioned, but they're not actually there because they want to keep it like the face off the screen. They're gonna say something like that. Then you're gonna fly away, and as you're flying away, just like you said, we're gonna see the umbrella sign somehow. It's gonna be on something, whether it's a vehicle or the helicopter itself, or something, a case you see as you're flying away. Like, that would be cool. In the last couple moments, you're like sitting in the helicopter and all you can do is like look around.
Yeah.
And it's and you
in
see
the
like
first
a
person perspective, yeah.
in the first person, and you just see a backpack with umbrella. Something is going to happen like that, and then it's just going to be Resident Evil. What if they do that? What if instead of being in the title screen, the game ends with the Resident Evil? The
That
deep
would
voice.
be like. That would be. You know what it would be? Like I said, the start of like a new trilogy.
A start of a new trilogy.
It would
Dude,
literally be like, yo, this is like, this whole game with the Baker family was just the beginning, and like,
I honestly think I think we're on to it. I think we got it.
yeah,
Something made me too. I avoided all spoilers till tonight. Something made me click the live stream though. It's the first live stream I've ever watched, in fact. Well, if you like live streams,
Happy you're enjoying
subscribe to Anthony. The subscribe button is right down there. I will be live streaming things when he's not. You can subscribe to me if you want
go
to.
check out John's channel, and
Which he's got a lot more content right now than I do. I just started, but it's still like, I'm so hyped for this game, and we've already played some of it.
yeah, I
Mark
can't...
my words, Anthony. My prediction is going to come true. I swear to God. I feel it.
I don't blame you. And
I feel it. Either that or everyone's going to die. That's my safety net.
And Miss Luxury's mentioned Moira from Revelations 2 showing up, or possibly that being her voice on the phone. That'd be interesting because Revelations 2 is still in the universe. It's still technically, relevant to these events because it takes place within that time frame. Obviously, with Barry and Alex Wesker and like a lot of things that people at the end of the day people are saying Jake could come back at the end of this. People were predicting Jake coming back. Now, if Jake came back, here's the thing with Jake. Ready? Jake.
Talking about Wesker's kid?
Yeah, Wesker's kid. Jake.
Yeah.
Like, he could come back, but like it'd have to make sense. And I like Jake. Like, I didn't hate him. You just gotta do something good with him. But
Yeah.
I feel like 6 and Revelations 2 are still close to this game, maybe more so than we think. Just like how this game is more close to the original 3 than we think.
I feel like, I don't want to get too rambly with it, but I feel like Resident Evil starts small. The way that Resident Evil worked is their scope was small. It was a single house.
Yeah.
Now it turns into a city. Then it goes from a city to basically a worldwide phenomenon. Right?
Yeah. Like, pretty much global terrorism at that point.
Then like, now they've gotten so big, it's kind of like Dragon Ball. It's kind of like Dragon Ball. So you know the story behind Dragon Ball?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you start as Goku, your Dragon Ball, your planet. And then after your bad guy can blow up a planet, what does he do? Then they go to Cell, who can blow up a universe, or it can blow up a galaxy.
Yeah,
and then what can you do for that? It progresses. So first it was Goku on Earth. Then it was Goku in space
Yeah.
on a different planet. Then it was Goku on, you know, multiverses, like multi-planets. And then now it's Goku all across the universes. Because there's like multiple universes in Dragon Ball now. And
Yeah,
you have to
absolutely.
your scope has to keep getting bigger and bigger. It's the same thing. It was a house. Then it was a city. Then it was global terrorism. And it's
Then
been
Wesker
global
tried to
terrorism.
fucking end the world pretty much in 5.
Exactly. Become a god.
Yeah, he wanted to become a god, literally.
Now that all of that is kind of blown over, and the BSAA and Terra Save or whatever the fuck you want to call all these people, they're all working against it actively. Like they're actively fighting because when it first hit, everybody was caught off guard. Now that they're actively fighting it, the scope can go back to being just a house again and tell a new story. So
yeah,
the
like
scope
I keep
shrinking,
expecting this game to like, while I'm playing it, I keep expecting it to keep expanding. Like, oh, I'm not gonna be here forever because I'm so used to it. Because that's how Resident Evil has become before this. But now I'm literally just in a house. That's it.
exactly.
That's
and it's
it.
like you're just in,
And it's
in the
so
scope,
different.
just a
I have to
house.
get used to it again, and that's kind of weird to say. But I have to get used to seeing it in a modern game like Resident Evil 7. Like
Yeah,
a
and I
modern
feel
Resident
like
Evil game being in one
exactly.
exact spot.
And what is my biggest complaint, Anthony, about 4, 5, 6?
The fact that it's too, I think. Well, I think
The pace.
yeah, the pacing. It's too.
The
It's too
pacing.
like over. It's too like over the top as far as like the exploration of environments and kind of like it
It's
being.
so quick.
Yeah.
It's the pace is too strong to tell a good solid story. Now everybody loves 4. I love 4. Everybody loves 4.
Yeah, it's one of the best games of all time.
It's one of the best games of all time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't have flaws.
No, absolutely.
Just like Pokemon Red and Blue, widely considered one of the best games of all time because it worked.
Oh,
It
yeah.
had glitches though, but it still doesn't mean it didn't have flaws. But the pacing for Resident Evil has always been so steady. In 1, the scope was great. In 2, it told a great story. In 3, it told a great story. Code Veronica was a great story. There was still story. You felt intrigued. You felt like you wanted to know what was going to happen to the character next. You wanted to know what was going to happen when Chris came and saved Claire. You wanted to have Leon show up when you first played that game.
Yeah.
When she sent that email, you wanted to see what was going to happen. Like, you wanted all of that. I get the same feeling with Revelations 2. Every time I start that game up, I want to see what's next.
No, I loved Resi too. I loved
Yeah.
Revelations too.
In 4, 5, and 6, I feel like I never got to see. I never felt like I didn't feel like I was waiting for what was next. I felt more like playing through the story was a chore. Playing through the game to blow shit up. That's what Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 do extremely well. You feel like a Superman. I mean, look at even in Resident Evil 4, yeah, Leon doesn't, you know.
Just look what happened in RE6. Leon literally crashed a helicopter in a building, was able to get out of it unscathed, and just like survive.
Exactly.
Like,
And
what
in
the
Resident
fuck
Evil
was
5.
that? Like,
Resident Evil
what
5,
was
everybody
that?
makes fun of
He
it.
literally
Yeah, everybody
crashed
makes
it
fun of
through
it.
a fucking building. Like,
Exactly.
gets out. Like, the Leon from Resident Evil 2 would not fucking do that. I'm sorry.
No, he would not.
Or
he
would
would
be
not.
put in that position in the first place.
Yeah, and this game almost feels more realistic. Like, you don't feel superhuman.
No.
You get thrown through when you got thrown through up the stairs, and then when you got thrown through the walls, your character really seriously looked like he was fucked up.
Yeah.
In Resident Evil 5 and fucking 4 and 6, you get shot with a rocket launcher and your character does a fucking Jackie Chan flip back onto his feet.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Like, hua! And then everybody makes fun of Chris punching the boulders, but it's, if you were actually that close to lava, you guys would all have died anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, Chris is punching boulders. Wow, Chris is next to fucking lava.
They're standing
What
in a
do you-
lava pit.
Like, what do you mean he's punching boulders? I'd be punching boulders too if I had a fucking volcano underneath
Yeah, I was
me.
about to say, yeah, Jesus Christ. It's like lighting a flame under your ass, like Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad. So, to sum it all up, because we are both very tired, but to sum it all up, I honestly think that 7, and this might just be, I think we've played enough today to kind of get a feeling for what the game
No,
has
we
to
definitely
offer.
did. I mean, we got a chance to. I've been paying really close attention to every
To
single
everything.
detail.
Me too. Me too. And from yours, from mine, everything. I did not skip rooms. I did not cover a single inch of the rooms I was in. And I have to honestly say that this is coming close to almost touching the perfect score that I give Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 is the only Resident Evil that I have given a perfect score on my rating system.
Yeah.
It's the only one. Even 4 is only a 9.5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
It's actually a 9 out of 10, but it's only 4 is close. Revelations 2 is an 8.5 right now, so that's also close. 7 is getting close to hitting that 10 out of 10 for me. It's just going to have to do with the story choices and the DLCs. Once the DLCs are out, I will give. You know what? We're going to beat the game, and I'm going to do a review on RE7 as a basic game.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
do
what I'm
a
gonna
review
do.
of R7 as well.
Yeah, it's coming to my channel. I'm promising it right now. I will not review the DLC with it. I will review just the game that I have right there, which is not the digital deluxe. It's not the super version. It's just the standard version. I will review that as soon as I beat it. I will do a review for the game. Oh God, Juan just showed up.
Right when we're about to get out of here.
Right when we're about to get out of here. But yeah, what's up, Juan? I will review the game, and I'm telling you, do not be surprised if it is close to a 10. Because so far, it has captured everything that I've wanted from Resident Evil 7. Everything we talked about, everything you and Richard talked about on your podcast, because I listened to it all.
Oh, okay. Hope you liked
Everything I did, but not the newer one. I'm talking about the old one, the Summers, and the Summer. The new one I haven't listened to yet. I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow.
it. Gotcha.
But if that was even with Richard, was it?
Yes, it was. It was actually the return of being on a show with him. Just me.
I'll
and him.
definitely listen to that tomorrow. But it has captured everything that I wanted, and it looks like it's been capturing everything you guys were hopeful for.
Sorry,
other than a
Juan, but
few-
this game is actually really good. So, sorry.
Yeah, other than a few things. Yeah, sorry, Juan. This game is actually really fucking good. I am super impressed, and I will tell you, bold prediction, very bold prediction. This game is a better franchise game. I'm gonna trigger so many people right now. I hope I eat the words. This is a better Resident Evil game than 2 games in 2 different franchises. I bet this game is better than Red Dead 2 is to Red Dead 1.
Okay.
And I know I'm going to trigger you a little bit too, but I honestly think The Last of Us 2 is going to be a letdown.
See,
I know. I love The Last of Us. You know that I do. I want Last of Us 2 to be better, but I do not trust them to make a game as equal or better than The Last of Us 1.
look,
I
have
honestly
high hopes
think-
for 2. I think that I want it to be just as good as 1. I don't think, I think the original
Realistically-
definitely has its charm,
Yes.
and it always will. But I mean, a Naughty Dog, like Uncharted 4 is amazing. That was the 4th game.
I trust Naughty Dog.
Yeah, I trust Naughty Dog and Rockstar, and now I trust Capcom. But
Yes.
the problem with that is the
Well, that's the thing with game developers is every single game you have to earn my trust. Because there's too many developers who do shit like Operation Raccoon City. Where you get a game that I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying it's a 1 out of 10. I'm just saying you get a game that you had hopes for that didn't live up to them.
yeah.
For example, again, nobody in your stream I'll probably trigger, but Pokemon X and Y, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. These games to me were letdowns. They were not what I wanted in my next Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
Sun and Moon is what I wanted. It's a 10 out of 10 game. Sun and Moon are 10 out of 10. I did not like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Well, Sun and Moon are like a 9 out of 10 because there's only one thing missing from them, which is a post game. But I kind of don't scale that anymore because every Pokemon game since Emerald or Platinum has been missing a post game. So it's kind of at that point you can't really scale it if it doesn't exist. You can't measure them up to each other. You know what I mean? If they don't have it, it's like saying Resident Evil. This one was worse than 4 because we didn't have the PLR laser. You can't scale. You can't measure with that because it doesn't. It's not a common denominator. But I'm telling you, it's really good. And Bob Tendo says, I'm personally not a fan of the first-person aspect, but I still want to give the game a try. It reminds me of Alien Isolation.
Dude, please give it a shot. Like, I think once
the alien following you everywhere.
Once you experience the first-person perspective, but you're playing it as Resident Evil, like, it's not that bad. I feel like,
I will tell you this: first person is the only way they possibly could have took the franchise, because if they would have kept it over the shoulder, that perspective doesn't work in what they're trying to accomplish. It only works in 4, 5, and 6. It only works in action. It only works in quick time event. It only works in that style of gameplay. You can't. That's why the remake and the remake of 2 is going to be tank controls. Well, I would be safe assuming that 2 remake is going to be tank controls. Make 2 remake fucking first person. I don't care. I really don't care at this point. If they deliver the way that they're delivering this experience right now, 2 in first person would be amazing. Could you imagine 2 in first person where instead of splitting up, Leon and Claire are together and you can co-op online?
that would be like...
Done. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Take my fucking money. Take it. Trenchy, bring him on. I love Trenchy.
I mean, like I said, I still, and there's people saying that, RE2 shouldn't be fixed. I still think fixed. Like, when they get that down pat, like as far as like what they're doing with the overall design of the game, I want to fucking see it already. You got something to show us. Why don't you fucking show us, Capcom? Give us a fucking backup for the bullshit you pulled tonight with those collector's editions.
You know what I honestly think? I honestly think the reason why they haven't shown us anything from RE2 is because Anthony, I really think that they're making it in first person. They're doing that. They're the reason why they're making it in first person, and the reason why they haven't shown us anything is because they want to see how this hits. Because if insane. RE7 doesn't do good, they can easily take all of the rooms
to sell 4 million copies.
Exactly. They can easily take all of the rooms that they've developed and all of the textures they've developed and switch it to a Resident Evil 1 remake type game. They could just easily do that. They're Capcom. They have enough money. They have enough resources. They have all of that shit. But if this game hits and this game sells projected, I'm guessing they're saying 4 million for this game. Yeah. I would project by the end of the year that it'll probably be 6-7 million in sales. Sure. Because I really think this game's going to take off. I don't think it's going to have any problems selling on the holidays, especially if they come out with like a cool DLC for like a Halloween pack. Yeah. Not like a DLC, but like a sale around Halloween time.
Well, so here's the thing. So far, the reviews are released. So Metacritic gave it 86 out of 100.
Wait 1 second. Miss Luxury says she has to go to a meeting. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching during work.
Yeah, during work. Don't get in trouble.
Determination. I love it.
I have work in 6 hours, Anthony.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up once I read these reviews. So yeah, Destructor gave it a 10 out of 10. EGM gave it a 9.5. Famitsu gave it a 36 out of 40. Game Informer gave it 8.5. GameSpot gave it an 8 out of 10. Games Radar gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Giant Bomb gave it 4 out of 5. IGN gave it the lowest score. Big surprise. Guess Capcom didn't pay him enough. 7.7 out of 10. And Polygon gave it a 9 out of 10. Looks a lot better than the 5 and 6 reviews. I haven't seen scores this high for a Resident Evil game since 4. And that's like 100% fact. Like RE5 got 7s and 8s. 6 got like 6s and 5s and 7s and like maybe like yeah. So
and IGN and GameSpot between the two and Metacritic even like the average was 75 out of 100 for Revelations 2.
Yeah.
Like that 75 percentile.
Yeah, I always forgot. I forgot Revelations 2 did pretty good too. I think Revelations 2 got like 7s and 8s.
Yeah, 7 out of IGN, 8 out of GameSpot, 75% Metacritic. That averages at about 7.
So this is the first time since like a main installment that we've gotten these reviews.
Exactly.
So that's good, man. So
like, I honestly think that I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I beat the game tomorrow on the stream, like I'll be able to actually sit down for a little bit by myself, think about my thoughts, and start writing some stuff down. That's my plan.
I'm very happy, and like I haven't even played that much. I'm like not even close to you yet. Also, Bob Tendo, one last note before we do say goodbye, because you have mentioned Alien Isolation twice now. Alien Isolation, as a person who's played
Alien Isolation a lot.
Both, Alien Isolation is great in terms of like the idea behind it, but it's a very different game.
Yeah, it's not. Now he mentioned he just doesn't like first-person games, Joan, and I understand that.
Exactly.
I don't.
Me
expect
too. I
you
understand that as well.
To be forced to like them, I completely understand where you're coming from. If you don't like,
you know that I love RPGs. You know that I love RPGs, Anthony.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm not a fan of Skyrim. I don't like RPGs in first person. It's just not me. I don't like the Elder Scrolls. I feel like the combat is too clunky, not realistic. I love first person when you have melee, but you have weapons, like shooting weapons.
Yeah.
And Resident Evil is the perfect franchise for me to enjoy that first person aspect.
Because there's so much of shooters. How the games used to be, but on the first person. Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's just really interesting. Never listen to critics. Always listen to YouTubers. YouTubers know what they're talking about more than they know than critics. And I don't mean YouTubers like us.
Also, by the way, just to see what the average response was. Interesting.
Because the common denominator really is, if critics are rating it above a 7, the game is worth more than a 7. If they're rating it below a 7, usually that means the game isn't worth a 3. Because that's how the number system with critics is really fucked. It's really fucked up. Which is why Anthony has been learning from me that, like, my review system that I use for games is a lot different. And I've been reviewing games for a long time. I just haven't been doing it for YouTube. I used to review games all the time on GameFAQs. Remember that website?
Good old days.
Yeah, good old days. I used to review games on there a lot. And, like, 5 out of 10, to me, is a game worth playing once. So, look forward to my review on Resident Evil 7. Anthony will be reviewing Resident Evil 7.
Yep.
Anthony will be going to sleep and then waking up and playing this game all day tomorrow.
Yes.
Which I will be watching from work, because if I make it to work, I'm going to call out, let's be honest. I have 5 hours to get to work.
Oh, Jesus.
So somebody's going to be... And I'm Lifestyles. Good GG.
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 That's the real GG.
I don't even care. Like, I'm done.
Yeah. You make them enough money. They can fucking live.
Yeah, they'll live. But yes, from the... Well, I'll just call you the Darkness Girl. Or Darkness Lady. Feel free to invite us to parties, or me to a party. I shouldn't say Anthony, because I don't know what his rules are, but invite me to a party.
If you invite me to, anyone can invite me to a party.
Yeah, invite me to a party. I will talk to you guys whenever you want to on PlayStation Network, on Discord. We should actually make a Discord public,
That would be awesome.
like just so that they can hop on and talk to us if we're on there.
That'd be really
Because we both work at Best Buy, we work at the same place. The odds are most of the days we wouldn't be on there at the same time.
yeah.
But we should make like some type of podcast place.
No, that would be no. Like I said, I think that's a great idea. We'll try to do that. Give out the link.
But yeah, I have a mic. I am not shy. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're 13. I don't care if you're 58. Talk to me. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, play some games with the fans. So
Play RE5 with me. Play Xenoverse 2 with me. Play Naruto if you want to hate yourself with me. But yeah.
PSVR and RE7 would be insane, by the way.
Oh, PS7, PS4, 7. Jesus Christ. Resident Evil 7 VR would be amazing. I want to try it so bad. But anyway, I think Anthony is about blacking out in his chair right now, so
I'll be all right. I'll manage for tomorrow. Don't worry.
let's let him go.
It was an awesome stream, though. It was a great time.
I have two choices. I can either stay up for 5 hours and go right to work without sleeping, or I can call out and go to sleep now. So,
yeah, or you could sleep
what do you
and go to
think?
work too.
Or I could sleep and go to work, but if I sleep, I'm gonna oversleep.
That's true.
So, I don't know. I'll be up. But let's let Anthony get to bed because he's got to beat this game tomorrow. Because I'm gonna have to dog on him about everything that he missed.
Oh, don't worry.
You know what I want? You know why I want you to beat the game so bad?
Why is that?
I want to know if our predictions are gonna be right.
Dude,
I'm so
I
excited.
really want to know.
I'm so excited. I just want to see that umbrella logo, dude.
Yeah, because once that would be the best way to end. That you couldn't end the game in a better note.
You can call me LOD. No, I can't call you LOD because that reminds me of Legend of Dragon. In that game, that series, just no. Or Lady. Let's just call her Lady.
Yo, Lady.
No, yeah, don't go by LOD, by the way, because that could be made into some nasty stuff. Never end your abbreviation with a D. Trust me, just don't do it.
Just don't.
Because it could be
Rules of-
Lady of something else that starts with a D, and you don't want that. So Lady of Darkness, not Lady of D.
Darkness.
But yeah, she is a fellow Jersey girl. If you're ever in Deptford area, just walk into Best Buy and ask for John or Anthony.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Or
dying on the inside, but
we'll be there. Yeah, but this is it for me. So I'm gonna say goodbye first because it is his stream, so I'm gonna let him wrap it up.
Thanks for
Follow me
coming
on Twitter,
John.
subscribe to me, send me a voicemail. I don't know. Have fun with Resident Evil 7. Everybody, give it a try, please.
Yeah.
Buy it. Trade in your shitty game of Resident Evil. Well, don't trade in any Resident Evil game, but trade in your other shitty games and get this game.
Yes.
She said call out. I'm probably going to call out. Don't worry.
Call out, yeah.
But yes, good night, everybody. And don't forget, at the end of the day, we love you.
We love you all. Thanks, John, for coming on.
Yep. Good night, Anthony.
Good night, man. And with that being said, there's John. And thank you guys for coming on the stream. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys are watching. If you're watching this and listening to this in an archive, thank you for watching it there. So tomorrow, continues Resident Evil 7. We're going to beat it. We're going to play it. We're going to talk about it, discuss it. Join us in the stream tomorrow. I'm just going to stream whenever the fuck I get up. So, have a good one, man. And Bob Tendo and everyone else in the chat. Let's see, we got... we obviously got from the Heart Gal, we have Miss Luxury, we got Juan, all you guys who are still here, whoever's hanging in with us. I know we had like 15 people at one point, so that's awesome. But
19.
Anyway, catch you guys on the next one, and I'll see you guys all day tomorrow. Bye-bye.